everyone. This is Dr. Live with New Insight. And thank you so much for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is, Why Do I Feel Irritable? Have you felt irritable lately? Having less patience, snapping, feeling on edge? And maybe you've asked yourself, why am I like this? Irritability is often a signal, not a personality flaw. It's your mind and body's way of telling you something is off. So today, I'm providing insight into 5 common reasons you may be feeling irritable and what might really be happening underneath the surface. Number 1, high stress level, being stretched too thin. When you're carrying a heavy load and your plate is full with responsibilities and very little time for yourself, you're likely running on autopilot. You're doing your best to maintain balance, but the reality is there isn't any. And when stress is high, you may skip meals or overeat. You're not sleeping enough. You stop exercising. You delay important appointments such as doctor appointments. And you tell yourself, I'm too busy. There aren't enough hours in the day. But constant imbalance impacts your mood. And when your body is depleted, your patience is also depleted. And irritability becomes the overflow of chronic stress and lack of self-care. Number 2, unresolved or unaddressed issues. When there are things in your life that haven't been handled, your mind never truly rests. It could be conversations you've been avoiding, tasks that are piling up at home or work, starting things and not finishing them, unfinished emotional business, or too many loose ends. All of this consumes mental energy. Your mind feels busy and distracted. You feel unsettled. And over time, everything starts to feel overwhelming, even small things. And when you're mentally fatigued, your tolerance shrinks and irritability shows up because your brain is overloaded. Number 3, being a people pleaser. If you're constantly trying to make everyone else happy, you may be putting yourself last. You constantly pour into others without filling your own cup. People pleasers often avoid conflict, try to meet everyone's expectations, go with the flow to keep the peace, even at the detriment of themselves, and struggle with assertiveness and setting healthy boundaries. In the process, you slowly deplete yourself. And for many people, people-pleasing turns into self-abandonment. When your needs consistently go unmet, resentment can build, even if you don't consciously realize it. And that resentment often shows up as irritability. Number 4, you lack resources or supports. Sometimes you know exactly what needs to be done, but you don't have the help, time, finances, or emotional support to get it done. The gap between what I need to do and what I actually have the capacity to do creates frustration. And when that frustration lingers, it can turn into anxiety, discouragement, and even depressive feelings. The mental and physical stress builds, and irritability becomes one of the first emotional warning signs. Number 5, you're dissatisfied with your life. Sometimes irritability isn't about one bad day. It's about deeper dissatisfaction. You may feel like the following: unhappy with your health, finances, or relationships, like your life lacks meaning or purpose, behind or unaccomplished, stuck in toxic environments you tolerate but don't enjoy. And when negative thoughts about yourself and your life become constant, they drain you emotionally. And when you feel stuck or misaligned with the life you're living, even small inconveniences can feel bigger than they are. Irritability in this case may be grief for the life you wish you were living or a life you once had. So if you've been feeling irritable, don't just judge yourself. Take the time for careful self-reflection and ask yourself, what's overwhelming me? What have I been avoiding? Am I prioritizing myself or abandoning myself? What supports do I need? And am I truly satisfied with the life I'm living? Irritability is often a signal that something needs attention, not suppression. The goal isn't to feel guilty for being irritable. The goal is to understand it, address the root cause, and make adjustments that protect your mental and emotional health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.